term poetry, poem, and lyrics. Well, what is poetry? Poetry is a genre, yeah? Or general category. It includes all poems, and it refers to the style of writing that uses rhythm, imagery, and emotion. And what about poem? Poem is a specific piece of writing. It's a single word created by a poet. Poem, one song, or poetry means all the combination of poems. Well, it can be short or long, rhymed or free verse. For example, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost, it's a poem. And what about lyrics? Lyrics is a word which is sung with music, you know, and they can be poetic, but not all lyrics can be considered poetry. Why? For example, songs by Taylor Swift have lyrics, we can say. And what is song and what is poetry? Poetry is an artistic tool that uses language to make composition, which can be to be sung by singers. Yeah. Do you know what types of lyrics or poetry are there? Sonnet and ode, elegy, villanelle, sestina, ghazal, haiku. Do you know what is haiku? It's a Japanese poetry. Lyric, free verse, pastoral, song lyrics, and concrete poem. So we can see it's a type of poetry, one part of poetry. Poem, lyrics, or narrative, lyric, and dramatic. For narrative parts, we can say epic, ballad, monologue, tale, metrical, romance, poems. And for lyric poetry, we can say elegy, ode, and sonnet. These are lyric poem, yeah, expressing strong emotion and admiration for someone or something. Yeah? It can refer to one person. And sestina is the last and word of the previous stanza becoming the first word for the next followed by the first, then second to last. You understand? Sestina means it comes with sounds or letters. Elegy. Elegy, you know? Type of poetry. Yeah. What does it mean? Elegy means elegant goodbye. And it's graceful farewell poem. When someone died, it's expressed sorrow place. The poet wrote elegy for his late friend, or elegy moved everyone on funeral, or elegy after his bountiful tone, or etc. Who is eager to write a poem? Can anyone write a poem? No. Who can? Who can write a poem? So if you don't know, there are some instructions how to write a lyric poem. First, you choose a scene, yeah, topic, some kind of topic you are interested, and find your voice, yeah, emotion, or brainstorm and free write your ideas. Create vivid imagery. You should structure what to write after that. Write first draft, then you should, in the end, you should polish. When you write in a draft, refine your language to edit. Incorporate sound or rhythm, yeah? use a strong ending. You should conclude your ideas after in the end. So, will you try to write a poem?
Yes.
Okay. Now, who wants to tell me about the types of poetry? Okay. No one?
Poetry. Poetry is the type of literature that uses light imagery and expressive language to express ideas and imagery. And as for types of literature, poetry, there are three types of poetry: there are narrative, dramatic, and lyric. Lyric poetry tells about personal feelings, and also dramatic poetry written in a dramatic way, and also narrative poetry tells a story about the parties of others.
Very nice. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Okay, let's see.
And I'm going to talk about the poetry. What's the poetry? Poetry is a type of literature in which the author convey their emotions by writing something like the sonnets or and so on. And as for the types of poetry, as the teacher mentioned above, there are three types of poetry: dramatic, lyric, and narrative. In my opinion, most writers want to write lyrical poetry in order to express their emotions and their personal life, and many authors write the narratives to convey the other person's experiences.
The type of literature that express ideas, emotions in an artistic and creative way. Poems usually have shorter stories compared to novels or others. It's usually focused on feelings, imagination, and strong images. Poetry carefully choose words in order to make their writing depth and layers in the story, much like a sculptor builds a statue. There are three main categories. First one is visual. It refers to the images we see with our mental eye. Second one is auditory or aural. It refers to the images that represent thoughts, represent sounds. Third one is
While sometimes overlapping and provide framework for appreciating the diverse ways authors express ideas, emotions, and narratives. It structure of prose to the evocative rhymes of poetry and the performative nature of drama. Each type offers a unique lens through which view the human experience and the world around us.
the sounds or the music way. And the next one is the autobiography. It's a way in literature.
Poetry in literature is a form of writing that uses rhythm, sound, and emotion. William Wordsworth described it as a spontaneous overflow of powerful and meaning feelings. Poets carefully choose words to express emotions and imagination. Many main types of poetry include haiku, free verse, sonnets, and acoustic poems. A well-known example is Ariel by Sylvia Plath.